Hello, fourth grade, and welcome to lesson 13-5. In this lesson, we're going to talk about equivalence with metric units of capacity and of mass. So we've talked about these a little bit before. We're going to go over equivalences with those two different types of units in this lesson. Let's go ahead and watch our short video and then jump into our notes and our guided practice together.
How could you convert from one metric unit of capacity or mass to another? Let's find out. Louis needs 8 1-liter servings of apple juice. He has 5,000 milliliters of juice. Does Louis have enough apple juice? Metric units of capacity include liters and milliliters. Metric units of mass include kilograms, grams, and milligrams. What do you notice about the equivalent measures in the table?
Now here, let's pay attention to the numbers. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. 1 gram is 1,000 grams. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Or sorry, 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. Now, pay attention to the words that are being used or the word parts. You see that root word milli. Milli means 1 out of 1,000. Kilo means 1,000. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 of our grams. 1 milligram is going to be 1/1000th of a gram, just like 1 milliliter is going to be 1 out of 1,000 milliliters to make a whole liter.
The relationship between liters and milliliters is the same as the relationship between grams and milligrams, and between kilograms and grams. Step 1. Find how many milliliters of apple juice Louis needs. 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. Louis needs 8 liters of juice. 8 times 1,000 equals 8,000 milliliters. Louis needs 8,000 milliliters of juice. Why do you multiply 8 by 1,000 to find how many milliliters of apple juice Louis needs?
Now here, remember, when we're moving from a large unit into a smaller unit, we're going to multiply because smaller units are made up of more parts. So we multiply to go from big to small. If we were going from a small unit to a big unit, then we would divide.
Drag the slider to fill the 1-liter bottles to see if Louis has enough juice.
So we know that he has 5,000 milliliters. Let's see if it's enough to fill 8-liter bottles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with his 5,000 milliliters, he was only able to make 5 liters of juice. So we can see that here he's still short those 3-liter bottles.
Louis needs 8 liters, and 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. Step 2. Compare to find if Louis has enough apple juice. Louis has 5,000 milliliters of apple juice. He needs 8,000 milliliters of apple juice. 8,000 milliliters is greater than 5,000 milliliters. Louis does not have enough apple juice. How many more milliliters of apple juice does Louis need?
So now we know that he has 5,000 and he needs 8,000. So he needs 3 more 1,000 milliliters in order to have enough to fill 8 1-liter size bottles of juice.
8,000 minus 5,000 equals 3,000. So Louis needs 3,000 more milliliters of apple juice.
Now you know how to convert from one metric unit of capacity or mass to another.
Okay, let's go ahead and jump into our notes and guided practice together. Now for our notes 13-5, equivalence with metric units of capacity and mass, the question we're going to focus on is how can you convert from one metric unit of capacity or mass to another? So remember the metric units of capacity. Remember, capacity is how much liquid fits into a container. So the units of capacity that we're going to work with here are milliliters and liters. And the metric units of mass are going to be milligrams, grams, and kilograms. Now here are some important unit conversions are in our box. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. And you can see the abbreviations for them over here on the side. Now, some things you want to pay attention to. Kilo means 1,000 and milli means 1/1,000th or 1 out of 1,000. So knowing these word parts helps you to understand the conversions. So if I say a kilogram, I know I'm talking about 1,000 of my grams. A milligram is going to be 1 out of 1,000, 1/1,000th of a gram. A liter is 1,000 milliliters, just like a milliliter is 1/1,000th of a liter. Let's take a look at our first example question. 2 kilograms of apples are needed to make 1 liter of apple juice. How many grams of apples are needed to make 2 liters of apple juice? Apologies, I need to fix that. This is supposed to be 2. Okay. So first we need to stop and think. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So to find out how many grams there are in 2 kilograms, I need to multiply 2 times 1,000. So 2 kilograms times 1,000 equals 2,000 grams of apples that are needed to make my 1 liter or to make my 2 liters of apple juice. Jenny has 3 liters of water. How many milliliters of water does she have? If 1 liter of water has a mass of 1 kilogram, what is the mass of the water in grams? So here we're being asked 2 questions, not just one. The first question we're being asked is to convert from liters to milliliters. So first we're going to change the capacity, and then we're going to work on the mass. Now the capacity here, we know that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters, and 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So that's going to be the basis for our solving. Now, if she has 3 liters and I want to find out what that is in milliliters, I need to do the 3 times 1,000. And that tells me that she has 3,000 milliliters of water. I know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So if she has 3 liters of water and each liter weighs about 1 kilogram, I need to do 1 kilogram times 3. I find out that that has a mass of 3 kilograms. Then I can change the 3 kilograms into grams by multiplying by 1,000. So 3 times 1,000 will give me 3,000 grams. So her water is going to be 3,000 grams, and it's going to be 3,000 milliliters of water. Okay, our next example says the mass of 4 large zucchinis is about 2 kilograms. About how many grams will 1 large zucchini have? So I wanted to stop and think. If I have 4 large zucchinis, and that's 2 kilograms, and I know 2 kilograms is equal to 2,000 grams. So 2,000 grams is how much I have, is the mass for 4 of them. I want to find the mass for 1 of them, so I'm going to take my 2,000 and divide it by 4. When I divide 2,000 by 4, I get 500 grams. So 1 large zucchini is about 500 grams in mass. Next, let's take a look at our guided practice. Number 1 says, what metric unit would you use to measure your mass? And then to measure the amount of blood in your body, and then explain. So to measure my mass, I would use kilograms because grams are too small of a unit to use here. And to measure the amount of blood in my body, I would use liters because milliliters would be how much you would put into a tiny little dropper. So that also would be too small of a unit to use in this particular question. Number 2 wants us to convert from 6 grams into milligrams. So I know that 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. So 1,000 times 6 gave me 6,000 milligrams. And for number 3, 9 liters into milliliters. Again, I know 9 liters is equal to, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So 9 liters is going to be 9,000 milliliters. That takes us to the end of this lesson. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.